Happy Friday!
Happy Friday!
How it do?
It do good.
It's been a week. It's been a real week. I'll give everybody a few seconds to make their way in. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Like, I know we do these every month, but it's been a while since we've done like one of these particular videos. So I hope y'all are excited for some NPC on NPC action.
My favorite.
Okay, look, at least take me out to dinner first.
No, that's this is part of the entertainment, you know. I just didn't tell you that you were effectively also on the menu. It's fine.
I mean, look, I am a snack.
I mean,
I'm regretting every word.
I'm a whole ass meal.
I was gonna say that you guys may be one of the whole ass meals in this one, and you're charred, already ready to go.
Hell yeah, flame-kissed venison, baby. My favorite.
But yeah, no. Well, welcome everybody, and happy Friday to another 21XX stream over here at the CtrlAltCrit YouTube channel. If you have no idea what we're doing, well, sit down and buckle up, because this is probably going to be a weird video for you. If you guys have not played 21XX before, and you guys happen to be fans of the Mega Man or Mega Man X variety of video games, this is a tabletop RPG that is set in that particular setting. If you have not played the Mega Man series before, this is actually a really great way of getting introduced to the lore and the aspects of the series, from like all of the the various like social differences that happen between like the change between the classic era to the X era, understanding the whole Maverick condition and what that means, the whole rise of Sigma and all of his followers, and the X and Zero and all the main characters that everybody rants and raves about. So if you want to actually check out this game for yourself and you haven't actually done so, the game is free. You have no excuses. You can find it at www.21xxrpg.com, where you can download the free, and I did say it, I'll say it a fourth time, free Foundation Guide. It's 310-ish pages of madness, with a lot of content for you to sink into and plenty of ways of being able to make unique machines. Heck, you don't even have to make machines. You can actually play as humans in this particular setting, which can be very interesting, depending on how you take things. It's, of course, the games have their own preset canon, but because this is a tabletop game, you can effectively create your own alternate universes and go wild with all the stuff that you can do within this game system. Just like what we're gonna kind of do tonight. For those who are unfamiliar, we do these every once in a while. They are called combat jams, where instead of going through like a main module or like a thing where players create their own player characters and go through an adventure that is generally crafted within the Mega Man storyline, we instead take two NPCs. We take a group of NPCs and we stick them in a fight club and let them beat the crap out of each other and see who ends up on top. The winners of the combat gem get to an end of year combat gem thing that we do, where all the winners get to go up against each other. I think the only current winner as of this year is Hardman, right? He's the only one?
Yep.
Yeah, we've been very slow on these because we've been showcasing a lot of the other content, or having a lot of two-parters, because y'all really want to see us do multi-episode content again. I know, I feel ya. Soon. But let's go ahead and start talking about what we're going to be playing as tonight. I should probably also shout from the rooftops, let folks know that we are... Oh god, the double up! I didn't realize that was going on at the same time.
And you should probably also stream for the people in the Discord, just saying.
Hey, folks on YouTube, hey, Mega Magic Studios says, hey, just got here. Congratulations, glad you can make it. Apparently it wants me to record or show OBS. That's really funny. Yeah, I'll open up for the rest of you guys, that's fine. I just realized I opened it up at 1080p, so it's the internet's about to become a potato, isn't it? Is it potato time? Hey, stream is live! Thanks, internet, for letting folks know. All right, let's go ahead and introduce our players, one and all. I do have a surprise person behind me, so we'll go ahead and at least introduce them first and who you're going to be playing as. I guess we can do that in reverse order. Please, introduce yourself today. I don't know why my voice cracked like that.
Alright. Hey everyone, I'm back. It is Wild Tornado, the convention specialist and robot master extraordinaire. But this time, I won't be playing a robot master. I will be, for the very first time since I've joined back in July, ladies and gentlemen, I will be playing my first Aniloid, and I will be playing Wheelgator!
Yeah?
Oh god.
So why did you pick
You're playing
Wheelgator,
Florida.
actually, just out of curiosity?
Well, okay, so he was, I really like, as a marine biologist and, aquatics lover, alligators and crocodiles are one of the ones that I want to study because I like them a lot.
Yeah.
I've actually held a baby alligator before. It was the coolest thing. They're really cool, and, he stood out to me the most out of everybody, and I was just like, that one.
Yeah. Wheelgator's got a pretty interesting backstory. He's actually a former Maverick hunter. Actually, you're gonna feel the majority of what we're playing with tonight actually are former hunters, believe it or not. Just kind of on the basis of what we ended up picking. Yours was you were a former member of the 6th. You got branded by a Maverick, branded as a Maverick after you brutally attacked a fellow hunter in a fit of rage.
That's why Bubble Crab isn't here.
How dare.
Yeah. And then when Sigma rebelled, you went off, and when the ex-hunters basically gave you a chance to prove yourself, you were given a giant dinosaur tank and was told to go have fun. And then Blue Guy took you out. So, but we'll get...
Yeah.
Is there anything interesting about Wheelgator that you would like to talk about or like bring up before we start?
Let's see. I think most of his attacks are D4s.
Yeah.
And Cobalt, let me tell ya, I will be the one with the 4D4 this time.
Uh-oh.
Why are you calling me out here? I'm literally just sitting here with my roll of toilet paper.
You roll a toilet paper.
Whoa!
What?
He gets really into these games, okay?
Get you a chair, man.
It's perfectly fine.
Well, you know what? He's gonna need it when he shits bricks when I attack him.
Cobalt, can you do me a favor and like have add a few like extra rolls in the Patron Dicebox hub so we can move some of our subscribers' rolls out of here, just if you could.
Sure. Patron we were next 6. You plus.
Just get you 16. Yeah, okay. Careful with the. How'd you roll a 4 on a 420? Oh, it didn't take it because you didn't put a.
It's a plus sign, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't do.
Yep,
it didn't
you
do
plus
1d420. Yeah, interesting.
Plus.
Nope. It didn't roll Nan this time. Praise be the almighty Nan.
Man.
Hey, Blues Dark Angel, I see you in chat. Glad you can make it in.
There.
Welcome, everybody. All right. Our next player, to our immediate left is actually me. We actually have 3 players. Well, 3 players and an operator, but I'm choosing to also play as a player tonight, so we'll make it work. That's okay. I'll prioritize myself generally under everyone else, or just be the rules lawyer while we're going. Isn't that wonderful? I'm playing Morph Moth tonight, which is the only one that is not a former Maverick Hunter, based on what I remember. He was an experimental model that the ex-hunters basically messed around with. The most interesting thing about Morph Moth probably won't actually get a lot of use because we're not going to be in a very scrap-intensive area unless... my Discord is very audible and live on stream. What do you mean my Discord is very audible and live on stream?
We have another spy, I think.
I know we have a spy. I'm just listening and seeing what's going on there. Is it Cobalt's? I'm actually curious to see what's happening on there. Oh, my Discord sound. Ah, the notification. That's what you're saying specifically.
Yeah.
Ah, The constant notification sounds hurt. Understood.
But what also hurts is the person posting in the.
That's probably also what's causing part of the issue there.
Hey Levi, I'm gonna let you in on a fun little secret. There's 2 sites that are streaming this that you with chats that you could have posted this. I'm just saying.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's fine. I'll go ahead and disable desktop notifications for right now.
I thought streamer mode was supposed to fix that.
Streamer mode did, but apparently because I'm in OBS, it doesn't actually bring it up. Go ahead and give me post and see if it comes up again. Just post anything. I don't care.
The Fitness Grand Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic.
Okay, I need you to stop that because my daughter keeps doing that and it really infuriates me. Nope, still came up again. Good. I do love technical shenanigans. It wouldn't be a 21XX stream if we didn't end up having them, right?
No.
Let's see. Streamer mode. Enable
what Sean
streamer.
hasn't told you is that Morph Moth actually has a hidden weakness to lamps.
I was just about to say that.
How
Hold on a
dare
second.
you? So the biggest actually thing that is interesting for Morph Moth is his scrap shot ability. Yes, some of you may actually know it more, may be more familiar with it as what they call it, Silk Shot in X2. But we wanted to actually have the name be more consistent with the Japanese name, which is known as Scrap Shoot. So we combined the two into something that made more sense because it uses junk and throws junk at targets. So Silk Shot doesn't really give that same prospect. Disable all notification sounds.
So what you're saying is, he's the trash man.
He is in fact the trash man, but he does not eat the garbage.
Instead.
No, but he
All
is
praise
voiced
be
by
to
Danny
lamps.
DeVito.
But yeah, okay, try it again. Notification, see if it comes up. This is actually probably going to be amazing. I'm never going to hear a single message on Discord ever again. No one will ever hear from me going forward. There we go. Can't hear a damn thing.
Oh yeah.
You have made this choice. All right. Our next player in the line.
Yeah, I'm so fancy.
Five Nights at Freddy. Hi. Hi.
Sure you
I'm Cobalt. I'm the Chaos Gremlin and resident shenanigan causer on this server.
Mm-hmm.
If I sound weird, I'm sorry. I've been dealing with a terrible cold for the past few days, and it has been kicking my ass.
He's been practicing his over one voice. It's fine.
That's...
Look, if this is the only way I could get a good over one voice for updating my journal, I'm gonna have to get sick more often.
It's I know I feel you because I generally as I've been told by my wife, I have a much hotter sounding voice when I'm feeling sick.
Hey, Cobalt, aren't you supposed to be resistant to viral?
You would think that. Unfortunately, I didn't update my my Norton antivirus. So
Yeah, so yeah, who you playing as?
I'm playing as the former commander of the 0th Shinobi Unit and a longtime friend of everyone's favorite walking L'Oreal ad, Magnus Centipede. Captured during the first Maverick War, got brainwashed by Sigma. Seriously, he made me watch Skibbity Toilet for 5 hours straight.
God, no! Yeah, that'd drive me crazy too.
Yeah.
And now I'm just causing havoc in cyberspace. Why? Because I don't see Kite here to stop me. There ain't no data drain to save you now, motherfucker.
Oh man, just watch me. Just give me some time. Also, just wait until Net Navies.
You think you want this? You think you want this?
Oh, absolutely. Base.exe was shred.
Oh, fuck Base.exe. I'm gonna make Kite.exe.
That actually sounds really cool. A dot hack like Mega Man type of thing sounds interesting, and I'm down for it. Okay. Any interesting mechanics about Magnus Centipede that you want to bring up to our lovely public?
Yeah, there's one. Question: have you all been updating your shots? Because I'm gonna be injecting you all with pure, unadulterated Maverick virus the
Oh.
second I get my hands on you.
Yeah, this is currently, as of this point in time, a Magna Centipede only ability. This has not been provided to other NPCs within the system. Man, have people been asking about it, though. Actually, I'm pretty sure it says that it can be acquired through training with him or Neo Sigma. So,
I mean,
fun. Yeah.
aside from that, I mean, I have a gravity special weapon. This is fine.
Yeah.
I will just summon a black hole the second things get bad.
Well, granted, yours is kind of half gravity, because its initial setup isn't exactly, but no, we'll get to it when we get to it. And our final player for today.
Hello, I'm the wife. I will be playing the Flaming Stag.
I mean, you are more than just the wife, but that is very true. I'm gonna turn you down because, God, did you just destroy my eardrums.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, any extra details about Flame Stag that you want to let us know before we go ahead and get started today?
He's absolutely flaming, darling.
Yeah? Well, I guess, one interesting thing is Flamestag has a pretty unique relationship with, some of the other hunters, since he's also a former hunter, too. He was friends with Boomer Quanger. Hey, there was another guy who was also friends with Boomer Quanger back in the day. A guy by the name of X, so that's interesting.
Friend of a friend.
Yeah, friend of a friend, but when that friend of a friend murders your friend, you kind of get a reason to be mad. So yeah, you kind of were like, you know, I'll avenge my fallen buddy and kick your ass. So that was fun. But you guys actually have all one thing in common today, as we've been kind of talking about it. Each of you, prior to what's going to be going on this evening, have, for one reason or another, crossed paths with a blue Maverick hunter. Blue helmeted Maverick hunter with a big gun on his arm. And he has taken you out. He has defeated you. Each and every one of you. This will take place in some strange instance of time.
There's only one way to take me out, darling.
Yeah.
And it will have to be a steak restaurant.
Oh God, that is not. So this is we're going with we're going with Flaming Flame Stag. That's what we're doing tonight.
Oh yeah.
I didn't stutter.
You know what? It could be worse. He could have had a big iron on his head. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, you die first. I'm gonna attacks on you. I don't even care.
You know what? First this, and then like as soon as we started the stream, it's like first. Yeah, you're dying first.
No, see, the joke's on you. If I die first, that means I can go to bed and recover faster. So
you know what? That's perfectly fair. Okay, well,
really, who wins?
Okay.
The four of us. I say us in particular because I'm also part of this shenaniganry too. You know what? We'll start specifically with. We'll start specifically with Magnus Centipede first.
Oh shit.
You come to after basically a flash of light kind of like engulfs you. The last thing you remember is that you were fighting X. You don't remember why you were fighting X, but you know this technically wasn't the first time that you had fought him before. In fact, to your recollection, it might be the third?
Okay, I'm just in robot hell. Where's the robot devil who's going to introduce me to the Beastie Boys?
Oh God, I wish I could sing that song, but I'd get copyright struck.
In my room is
it's a good song from Futurama. But yeah, no, you kind of take a look immediately to your left and right, and you don't find yourself in your kind of like supercomputer region that you remember yourself constantly having to guard and or protect at the whims of Sigma.
Oh no, he's gotta touch grass!
You look to your immediate left, and you see a void of stars.
Ooh.
And cloud and almost like nebulae of some kind. And in the farther distance away from that, kind of like little stacks of weird neon blocks. It's hard to explain. Very difficult to kind of give a specific point, or like it's difficult to describe outside of just initially seeing it.
If I stare into the abyss long enough, will the abyss stare back?
Make a sensory check and find out.
Alright, let me see what a sensory is.
Doesn't
Oh,
count.
I'm adept. That's
Yeah, you're pretty good at it.
21x6, you, plus 1d8 plus 3.
Tag me where you're rolling. I can't see it.
We're gonna be rolling in the 21xx patron dice box hub.
I got you.
And
Yeah,
eight.
I'm not seeing it, so tag me.
I got you.
Tag you? Okay.
There we go.
You have been tagged. Upon looking around, you find these weird kind of ring-based gates to your like left and right and behind you. But what's a little more interesting is the three other individuals that are beginning to slowly come to around you. And unfortunately, you've had to work with them in more than one line of work in your previous lifetime. You hear?
Definitely. I'm in hell. That's the only. Great. Not only am I in hell, I'm in hell with the Three Stooges.
Wheelgator, you reactivate and kind of like shake yourself off after like the last thing that you remember is being brutally ripped open by a charge shot blast.
Oh!
So, you're kind of just trying to make sure all your pieces are still together. But then you kind of look around and you're like, this isn't the dinosaur tank. And then you see somebody staring you down, having a look of just absolute, like, terror isn't the word, more like disgust.
I got a feeling I'm not in the dinosaur tank anymore.
Oh god, he's Australian.
I don't know.
That's perfect. I'm not even mad
You know what? All right, sure.
He lives in Arcadia. It makes sense.
Oh, that's right. I was just doing a Dingo Dial reference.
Oh god, a Wheelgator's Crocodile Dundee. I didn't think about it.
I was just doing a Dingo Dial reference.
Oh god.
You're not breaking up the butter. You're not making toast.
What?
Flame Stag.
This guy might be.
You kind of you actually spring up like really fast, as if you like felt yourself get knocked back down, and you're like, I didn't hear no bell, and then you immediately just spring, igniting your antlers and just like in just a flurry at this point, because the last thing you remember is getting shoryukened.
Well, that wasn't fetch, and I don't like this place.
Yeah, it's not very cash money, are you? Oh, that's awful.
That was very interesting.
Good night, everybody.
That'll get better as we go.
Upon immediately seeing the three of you, Morph Moth freaks out and just pupates. I heard you laughing back there.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
It's like, it's just, he starts, like, his strand that usually, like, keeps him hanging is suspending off of nothing? You're not even sure how it triggered? He's just kind of swaying. Wait, well, I guess that's not how that
What
works.
if we light that silk on fire?
What if we tape him to a fan and turn the fan on immediately?
You know, there's a lot of things that you could do. You know what? So, you can't immediately look at what I'm seeing. I'm gonna go ahead and use my phone for my notes.
So what I'm hearing is tether moth, anyone?
Morph Moth says nothing. But you can feel the shaking, as it were.
We play that with the spiders in the fall. Shit, why is
I'm
he Boston?
going
What
to-
the hell?
I'm going to stab him with my antlers because I want to know what happens when you light it on fire.
You're not even going to... Wow, I was gonna set you immediately up into a thing, but you're like... But Flamestag has chosen violence. Well, I was going to introduce the fight, but here we go. Flamestag, you are taking priority. You're gonna move standard movement speed over here. That's 25 feet. Okay. And then you said you wanted to just use your antlers to attack him?
I want to know what happens when you light his silk on fire.
The same thing that happens to everything else.
He's not a toad when struck by lightning. I will say, if you would like to be able to set it on fire, technically when you activate your speed burner, that's what ignites your antlers. So would you like to give me a speed burner attack roll, please? At milestone 2, which you are currently, your speed burner as an Aniloid should be untrained plus 1d8 plus your power, and your power is 2. So... I'm curious to see how it's gonna go. God, I have to see what Morph Moth can do while in this mode. Don't mind me, I have to look up my,
Cry.
I have to look up my bagworm form.
That's my guess.
Okay. Well, suspended by the Ceratanium thread of the bagworm form, it is, I cannot perform standard movement speed, but I can still perform mobility actions, reactions at disadvantage. It is considered a part of my body, which means it can be targeted for cold shot attacks, too. You know what? I will have the bagworm go ahead and attempt to evade at disadvantage.
I just look over Will Gator. Should we watch? Should we join? I don't know.
Yeah, let him point it out.
Let him fight it out. Cool. By the grace of good dice rolls, you Flamestag, you attempt to fire against Morph Moth with your speed burner. You fire your, I think it's like a size 2. No, it's the 2 size 1 speed burner drones, which then immediately ignite into flames and kind of blast out towards the front of this little bagworm that has now decided to swing on the strands, which are somehow connected to nothing, and still swing back and forth and back. You're gonna do it again? Did you just roll a 0?
He is getting very sleepy.
Oh my god. Can I can't really... Can I do a thing? It's a full round action to actually go ahead and do anything right now. You know what? You attempt to strike this moth with the speed burner, and just kind of on the before your drones can ignite, he swings back and brushes the drones back into your face. Take the damage die of speed burner for me, please. 1d8 plus 2. I'm still the operator. I can make this choice.
Wait a minute, who's taking it? Did you reflect it back at...
He rolled a 0 on the attack die, so I'm gonna make him take it. Alright, cool. You wanna know what's really funny? You're resistant to fire. That does exactly 1 point of shield energy, and that's it.
He's got a wake-up slap.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me actually double check. Actually, does fire... You reduce... No, you actually take... No, okay, you're good. I was just double checking, making sure that you didn't have any issues with the damage. But no, it's a point of shield energy. Flamestag, you are out of power actions. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh,
yeah, we can hear you.
I'm sorry. Where is it?
No, I'm fine. I just wanted to see what happened when you burn the moth silk. But clearly, it's not in the cards for me right now.
Morph Moth kind of like, when he like swats the thing back at you, he's like, "What are you doing, you fool? I'm on your side." We can still hear that.
We're outside?
Do not remember, like, anything? Like, clearly remember you were one of Sigma's lackeys, am I wrong?
I am my own stag, thank you very much. I do what I want.
I remember a certain blue pain in the ass killing me for the third time, I think.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure that you're living.
Sorry,
there.
I was rehearsing.
Yeah. You're live! You're doing it live!
I'm alive!
But as, upon, like, you know what, this is actually the wrong theme I wanted to, but it's fine. It was entirely to wake you up, it's fine. It's like, you remember a certain blue boy says, "Funny, that seems to be the constant for all of you."
Enter stage left, what the hell?
And unfortunately, it looks like I couldn't find all of you, but one of you four might actually do the trick. You see what looks to be an Aniloid, much like yourself, Wheel Gator. They seem to be about your size, mostly just due to the impressively long and spread out tails that they have, tail feathers they have over the back. You know, kind of like a weird looking, like, humanoid, like, avian design. I was expecting a little bit of disorientation. I wasn't expecting full-on violence, but I suppose it's par for the course. When I pulled you out of whatever constructs you were in, I was expecting minor damage, to say the least. But it looks like your core data and most of your combat skills are intact, and that's pretty much all I need.
Yeah, I don't know how I got here.
Oh, that's quite alright. I guess I can explain a little bit. I salvaged you from the backup data of a hacker, we'll say it that. An individual by the name of Techno. He ended up retrieving your data after a breach on the Maverick Hunter computer. So, if I were to be particularly honest with you right now, given the frequency of the reuse of data after a fight takes place, you're likely a copy of a copy of a copy. Just to give you a heads up.
So I'm not myself?
So what you're saying is, life isn't real and nothing has consequences?
A random question.
That's probably why you attacked first.
Sorry, I just saw a random question and I'll answer it later. But it's not that life has no meaning for you, it's that you're in another stage of life, as it will. You are currently just data. And I'm your guide at this point. It's a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Cyber Peacock, and I am here on behalf of Lord Sigma.
Ah, that guy.
Alright, look, Cyber Penis.
Oh!
Sorry.
You think you're being cute, aren't you?
Cybercock.
Ah! It's alright, we might as well get it before Burn Rooster happens, right? Wonderful, chat. Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he hears you say cyber penis and he's like, yeah, you gonna keep going beyond the insults, or?
I'm just... What do you mean Lord Sigma? Did he seriously end up becoming, like, an actual leader to something? Last I recall, his rebellion wasn't going too well.
Last I recall, you were still working under him after his resurrection, so I don't think you're complaining.
Fair?
I am. I'm complaining.
Well, then you'll have to air out your complaints when you have the opportunity. Let me be very clear about what's about to happen right now. I have you still on an unencrypted network. Each of you are petabytes of compressed data, and I can only smuggle one of you out with me. So I'm going to propose a contest. Survival of the fittest, as it were. I can analyze your data firsthand here, and, the victor of this contest can have a one-way ticket to a safe network, and we can see about getting you a suitable body, if it's in the grand plan. So, freedom! All you have to do is, get on each other's nerves like you already are, and, finish the job of what you would like to do. He looks over at you, Flame Stag. So I'm gonna answer this question to Mega Magic Studio in chat, where he says, if you don't mind me asking, does the place of the Mega Man X universe really take place in Australia in the canon? So in the actual game canon, where Arcadia takes place, or where the general location of most of the Mega Man X spaces are very unclear. There are defined geographical spaces in both game, game map citations, or like aspects of the way the map looks that kind of lets you just figure out where things are geographically. Because of how the X1 and X2 maps look, and generally just the idea of a centralized landmass that has differentiating points of, variable enough locations that it's effectively a variable ecosystem and a great place for biomes, Australia was the ideal landmass for that to work. So within the 21XX canon, that's where Arcadia is cited. It's where Able City is cited. In the greater Mega Man lore, nobody actually knows. The only defined locations that exist are, mostly Neo-Arcadia, or aspects of it, and some spaces in Mega Man X5 and X6. That's about it. Everything else is effectively what we choose to make of it. And it's what you can choose to make of it, too. That being said, you could have answered that question if you actually read the book. Just being said. JK, though, let's go ahead and continue.
I apologize for that comment. I am feeling even more unhinged.
What are you talking about?
What did you do?
Don't worry about it.
Only Australia was evil, was fucked up and evil enough for Arcadia?
Sounds about right.
No, the comment that you'd made didn't screw over the streams. You're perfectly fine. Everything's okay. We've all had a long week, and I'm just here to have fun. Cyber Peacock kind of looks over at each of you and says, there's a few ways we can do this. You can do as requested and get through this, and one of you can survive. Or I can just end you all right now. You are just easily programs at my whim, so be happy to just uninstall and move on. Which I'm gonna roll a check specifically on him, so you can see whether or not that is a thing that he is. That's not a die that exists.
No.
That's an 11 if you want to contest that with any reason.
What are we rolling for here? Is this a bluff check?
I don't know. You can figure it out on your own.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he that's what he says. So what say? Literally any of you. I've got a limited amount of time.
All right, Falco. Sounds like a plan to me.
Just call me Falco.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I think he prefers the air.
He does actually kind of
That set them off again.
You're going... Oh yeah, this was effectively a narrative encounter, that's what. Okay, so, Flame Stag, for the second time, gets out of downtime and chooses violence a second time.
Hothead over there.
Morph Moth will take the hit. Roll damage.
I'm gonna look to Cyber Peacock. Just look back at what's going on. Look back at... You think you could spawn some popcorn? I think we're gonna be watching this.
I was thinking about that earlier.
If you want to get out back into the real world, I'll make you popcorn.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
I roll a second die because Cyber Peacock can't actually do that.
Oh.
Out of character. The -8. You can clearly tell that was a bold-faced lie.
Ah!
Cool. In response to wait, shit. If I respond to Cyber Peacock, it locks me into a thing, doesn't it?
You know, flip that coin. See what happens. You deal 2 points of shield energy, or sorry, 3 points of shield energy damage to Morph Moth with your speed burner, Autumn. So congratulations. That hurt. Yeah, what you want to do on Cyber Peacock there, buddy?
Like a moth in the flame.
Well, you know what? We're clearly in cyberspace, or at least it seems like it.
Yeah.
I have an epic hack interface. I'm going to turn Cyber Peacock into fucking popcorn.
Ooh.
Or try to.
You're trying to what? Like, just get your... Okay, give me a hack check.
Oh, that's right. These two were
I am trying to change his cyber...
the geeks.
his cyberspace avatar into a bucket of popcorn.
About to chow down.
First check of Magna Centipede, and it's to alter the residual self-image of a target. Interesting. Okay.
Sounds like a cobalt move
It's
to me.
analytics, right?
Yes, it would be analytics or lucidity. It's one or the other. That will fail. You attempt... Cyber Peacock feels that you are attempting to hack his systems. What he doesn't know what for, and he immediately stops. I think you may have actually initiated a mode you didn't want out of this encounter.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, you are going to fuck around and find out as I initiate Raku Hoha.
Oh, shit.
Rock your hoo-ha.
It's fine. You plus, and this is a special weapon, so this is gonna be on the base stub. 1, you plus, oh, he's M4. This is gonna hurt. 1d4 plus 2. So, Cobalt, I have to roll this 9 times.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's a 10 to hit. Would you like to evade?
Let me see what my evade is.
Okay, Xyler, that look of Marcus and the 2 flames is really good.
How'd you do that, man? That was great.
Hey, you know what? Yes, we try and evade this. Fuck it, I don't evade this. That's innate. I'm not evade.
Yeah, no, okay, it's fine. We're gonna keep rolling for the other ones anyway. Let's go. 24 to hit.
Woo!
I'm definitely not evading that one.
Okay, we're gonna keep on trying. 6 to hit. You wanna try? That one might be doable. Negative.
Blind.
10 to hit. That's our 4th one.
Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, it'll go well.
Did you just like hold your arms out like
Not quite.
Take me!
That's 5. Ripped to the ditch.
Get out of here!
Believe I get a
6, 7. That's a 0. One of those actually does not hit you. 8, 9. So I'm gonna make this easy and roll 9d10. What's 2 times 18? Make sure that's right. Yeah. 9d10 times 18. We'll just make it easy. Generally you're supposed to roll each damage die each time, but we're gonna make it work.
100. 58.
Alright, we're gonna calculate this damage, by the way. This is hollow impacting damage coming at you. And if
wait. Hollow?
Hollow.
Shit.
Let me tell you something.
Your literal one weakness is hollow. Yeah, it's almost like Cyber Peacock knew that or something.
Let me tell you something.
So by that account, let me see. And yeah, you don't have so that's gonna be 4 of those attacks is gonna remove all of your shield energy, I believe. Yep, 2, 4. So the first 4. So we have 3 Plus 9 is 12. Plus 7 is 19.
22.
22.
23.
23 plus 18. Let's do some math.
23 plus 18.
23 plus 18 for the folks
43.
following at home is 41.
41.
Times 2.
What?
Oh, I'm dead. I got
Yes.
fucking Hakai.
You
This is-
absolutely
Oh my
upon
God!
immediately trying to turn the man into a popcorn. Cyber Peacock says no. And Raku ho-has you into oblivion.
Wow. No. Oh my god, he got Gemini manned.
As I die, I look to Wheelgator. Do it for the popcorn.
Do it for the popcorn!
I
Look,
think
I'm
we have a
fine with
very
it.
different encounter that's about to start right now. I'm sorry, were you guys expecting a combat jam? I guess it's a boss fight now.
Ah.
Alright, are you going to all fall in line now? Or am I going to have to remove the rest of you?
I don't know.
Are you still attacking Morph Moth?
No, I wanted popcorn too.
Oh god. I think I'm gonna be the only
Ah,
one
yes. To be fair, that was a Giga attack, so I can't do that again anymore.
Sorry, man. You can only use World of Light once.
I'm gonna use an analytics action on you to use aiming laser. I get to do a bonus action sensory check. Which, I mean, you're not exactly hiding yourself, but, you know, yeah, that's, so, at this point, he's not, Cyber Peacock isn't immediately responding to the speed burner, so you can go ahead and roll the damage on it, but, you do have something coming at you in response to it.
God, this
So roll
is
your
a
damage
boss
die,
encounter.
please.
I'm fine with this chaos.
Hey, people didn't realize, you guys thought this was gonna be an X2 ad. No, we're advertising X4 while we're at it.
Oh, the multiples of 2.
Okay, now the aiming laser actually triggers, which is gonna be you plus 1d10 at the current thing, plus 3 for the analytics. That is a 14 to hit on you, Flame Stag. Would you like to try and evade? Your evade, if you're curious, is untrained plus 1d6 plus 5, because mob is your best stat. People are wondering, why are you playing Rise of the Robots for a Mega Man game? Don't worry about it, I'm having fun. Might actually move it to the Jazzy 99. Let's do some Street Fighter shenanigans. Don't evade, use the bagworm as a shield. Unfortunately, that 11 is not going to take it. You are going to take the damage of aiming laser.
No.
You're not gonna like it either. Oh, you're really not gonna like that.
No.
Aiming laser ignores the shield energy and core threshold of a target and will always damage life energy directly.
No.
I just did 21 points of hollow piercing damage to you. I attacked your life points directly.
Well,
Well then.
Looks like I'll have to make an example of you as well. We're starting to lower the candidates more and more. Flame Stag, you are still the active player.
Well, I've done both of my power actions,
You have
and I
4
have
mobility.
mobility.
Yes. And most of your stuff is kind of power-based outside of wall slide and wall jump, and, well, I don't know. I suppose you could dash and get some distance.
No, I'm going to save the other 4 for evades. Carry on.
Cyber Peacock looks over at you, Wheelgator.
Yeah.
You've seen the power I have.
I'm not contesting it, mate.
So you're gonna do your job, or am I gonna have to kill you too?
No, survival of the fittest, you said.
Alright.
Do it in Aussie land all the time.
Cyber Peacock's gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of hover speed to get out of the way. Then, do your job. And he passes priority over to you, Wheelgator.
Everyone. Let's see.
Magnus
What you gonna do, wheelie?
You're gonna go for the... I'm pretty sure I have a higher lucidity than in you. I think.
You know what? I don't even remember. I'm curious, actually, just to see.
Hold on, I've got a 2. It's bypassed.
Lucidity is overrated.
I mean, for some, I think the majority of the Mavericks actually do have 2 LCD because they're mostly criminals. Outside of Magnus Centipede, who, you know, didn't choose that life.
Nah.
Yeah, why do you think I decided to go crazy? It was intentional.
This is Magnus Centipede speaking from beyond the grave. Go for the popcorn.
I do have higher lucidity. Look at that. All right. Let's see.
You know what? Let's get Wheelgator's theme. Hey, it's the next to the Counter Hunter stage, the only good theme in X2. I know I'm being a jerk. Don't take that at face value. I do love X2 soundtrack.
Oh.
Just love X once more.
Ah! Unless, of course, it's the intro stage. Then it's good old Fleetwood. All right. That's the wrong.
I think the
hand.
best
All right.
version of the X2 intro stage doesn't come from X2. I think Extreme 2's is better.
Where is it?
Where is what?
And where is the intro stage? We don't have it in here. Never mind.
I will literally get it right
Okay.
here. I can get it. I can
Alright.
not only get it.
Alright. Let's see. Spin wheel.
It's fine. We're incredibly nonchalant at this point. People are ritual casting math right now.
Oh. So that, okay, you sucked.
Let's see. Mega
Yeah,
Man
there we go.
Extreme 2.
Yeah. Why haven't I written down all my stats yet so far?
I actually can't find it. Oh, there it is. This is like an updated version of that one. Since we're all X2 folks, we can play around with this.
Yeah, let me write down my power and abilities.
Nice to see folks coming in still on YouTube. RPG free horror stories. Good to see you. Good to see you, River. Hope you've been doing well.
31212.
I'm sorry if folks wanted to see you do actually useful things. You know, it's perfect. This actually was for the sake of content. It was beautiful.
Oh yeah. I
always try to entertain.
Yeah. No.
I was not aware that we were reenacting the intro cutscene to World of Light today.
Sometimes, if you guys are very curious about the bosses from the various games, you may be excited to know some extra announcements later in the year that we'll be happy to tell you about. No more spoilers outside of that, though.
Oopsie. CT. All right.
I dropped my phone.
We'll find it.
Come on, Wheelgator, what's happening?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, you're
Okay. I can figure out that later. All right.
we doing?
I'm gonna do big old stompies toward those 2 hooligans over there, and I am going to do a spin wheel.
Spin wheel?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So spin wheel for you at milestone 2 should be untrained plus 1d10 plus power for you.
Good old power of 4. All right.
Yep. You will be firing a size 2 spin wheel, which will travel along the closest horizontal or vertical environment it's placed on. I assume you're placing it on the ground.
Yep.
In a cardinal direction chosen by the user. Close enough.
Yeah.
The spin wheel can also travel along liquid surfaces, but they cannot submerge. The spin wheel can damage a specified object, obstruction, or target within its range. Objects or obstructions that are dealt double damage as the result of the damage die of the spin wheel. Once the spin wheel deals damage or misses, it disappears. I assume you're just doing one regular shot. Okay, go for it. Let's see what happens.
Alright.
Wheel Gator, not Wheel, sorry. Flame Stag, that is a 13 to hit. Would you like to try and evade?
Obviously.
Alright, go ahead. Go nuts.
32, 7, 12.
I'm gonna say that's also technically within the range of Morph Moth too, by the way you're firing it, and I'm not evading, so this will deal damage to us both.
I swear to God, if Morph Moth wins.
Hey, attacker gets it! Go ahead and roll your damage. 1d10 plus 4. This is really gonna hurt if Wheel Gator crits, like, a lot. Like, this'll be really bad. Okay, it's close! It was really close! Fun fact, Flame Stag, also me, no, fire attacks are what are bad for me, so I'm okay. Flame Stag, you will actually take 3 points of shield energy from that attack because of your armor weakness.
Oh, is it slashing?
It's slashing.
Spin wheel.
The spin wheel basically gets stuck into your left arm.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I was saying no, left leg actually makes more sense. Left leg.
Oh no.
That is displeasing.
You are displeased. I am sorry that you are displeased. Morph Moth also kind of gets that as it kind of rotors out of his leg and comes back and then knocks into him, so he gets hit by that too. So I'm running low on shield energy. What else you got? You're still active.
I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, I can do that again.
I can keep on spin wheeling.
Man, you really gotta stop giving me one weapon energy weapons.
Sometimes it is how it be. She's already evading.
That is already hitting.
I mean, there's a chance. I mean, 1d8 plus 5 is very... Wait, 1d8? You mean 1d6 plus 5, right?
I was going based on what you told me earlier.
I said 1d8 for... 1d8 was for your was for the flame wheel. It's not for intermediate. Is a d6, not a d8.
Very well.
If I said a d8, I misspoke.
Easier to crit that way, though.
Well, then I actually also misspoke because you should be doing d8s or d8s and not d10s because at milestone 2, in milestone 1 it's a d6, milestone 2 it's a d8. I screwed up, so that's on me.
Oopsies.
Sometimes operators make mistakes. It happens.
Just look at the Mega Man 3 Combat Jam.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it be that way, but being able to recognize it and being able to move forward is the important thing. I'm still gonna have the damage take place that you did, just as ruling it as the operator.
Gotcha.
Say, hey, 13. Wow. Wait, did you actually roll to hit already?
I thought I did.
I don't think you did.
There was a 14 up there.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought that was for the...
No, that was...
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. And did roll effectively a max roll, which would have exploded anyway. Can you actually re-roll that U plus 1d10 or U plus 1d8 plus 4?
Yep.
So, again, why we do things. Doing math.
There we go.
Be very sad if Flame Stag isn't the winner. We'll see what happens. Flame Stag is going to evade that.
Who said that?
It's our good friend Nitro in chat. Alrighty, so that's 2 out of 4 power actions, I believe.
Oh, we gotta screw the rules by Xyler.
We gotta screw the rules? Screw the rules, I have points, reroll that hit.
Alright.
Somebody really wants Wheel Gator to cut you guys into pieces.
This is your last
This
resort.
will be remembered.
We got some rational thinkers here.
That's still not gonna hit.
Same thing.
Sorry, Xyler.
I just want my
Third power action. What do?
Yeah, try again. Okay. That's what you had to bet. Hold on. Wait. God, copy paste the wrong thing.
You also, if you also want to mess around with it, you do also have your jaws. You know, you can bite things. That is a thing that you have.
Ooh, fair enough. Hold on. It's a 1d6, right?
It's a 1d8, actually.
okay.
1d8 piercing. Which actually might be really bad for Flamestag.
Real? I thought it was slashing.
Yeah, no, that's not the issue. The issue is if you crit on that, Flamestag's already lost 21 life energy.
No, she's asking about the bite.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, well, in honor of Ailstorm's chomp chomp, I
The
guess
wheel is slashing, the bite is piercing.
Yeah, the wheel is slashing, the bite is piercing.
Alright, cool. I guess I'll bite the deer.
Did Magnus Centipede try to hack Cyber Peacock because his original personality wanted to screw over the shell program that Sigma installed? You know, it's a very real possibility.
It could also just be that I'm batshit insane.
Well, yeah, that's
Hey,
true,
you know,
but
it'd be funny.
all the more better for you to play a Maverick, right?
Screw over the what?
Exactly.
It's like, they're talking like it's screwing over the original program that Sigma basically brainwashed him into. Yeah. So what
5 hours of skibbity toilet.
oh my god.
5 hours.
I would not be okay with that.
any man insane. Alright. Let's see, that's a 14. That's a 14.
14 to hit? Okay.
For chomp chomps.
Chomp chomp. Flamestag, you gonna dodge? You're running out of mobility actions. I think you only got 2 left. Curious to see what happens.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, you will not succeed. Go ahead and deal damage. That's so close. You've been so close every time.
He's holding back.
That is gonna be
He's holding back.
that is a point of shield energy on Flamestag. So,
And is Flamestag grapple?
oh yes, actually yes. As a matter of fact, because of the way that the jaws work, because you are attacking him with the jaws, it is considered a grapple when you get him. Flamestag,
sweet.
you are grappled.
Cool.
I know we've been over this evening already, but buy me dinner first.
Mate, you are the dinner.
That's rich coming from you.
Fun thing about the fact that you have him grappled is he is throwable now at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like, you know what?
This way.
Yeah, sure, that way.
I have to roll some dice. Ow!
Oh wait. Okay, hold up. We need the DuckTales moon theme.
Flamestag. You are digitized as you are thrown into the cyberspace void.
Beep boop, motherfuckers.
Oh man, so what I'm hearing is we'll see Flamestag in the hit game Digimon Story Time Survivor.
Oh man, I'd play it.
Now he's dancing with the stars.
Gator death roll.
Hell yeah.
That was really good, actually. All right, you have one more action left, I believe, in
Alright.
power.
Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna look at that giant metal chandelier up there.
Oh yeah, swing, 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 swing.
Let's get you down off of that, whatever the hell you're on. I'm gonna shoot another spin.
Spin wheel.
Yep, spin wheel at the, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Which is the same 1d8 plus 4 again.
Sure. Okay.
Did I hear a voice from the void? Hold on.
It's gonna be so the proper would be U plus 1d8
U plus 1d8
plus 4.
Yeah.
Morphmoth is
Okay,
going to
turn.
not evade, so roll damage.
It's your good friend Magnus Centipede. Morphmoth is hoarding all of the caramel corn.
Ow.
He's like a piñata. Bust him open.
Okay, so you have done more points of shield energy on me. I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far from everybody. Got 1 shield energy left. Ow. That's fine. Anything else from this point on?
I don't have any power actions left.
Yay!
Yay!
Upon my actual turn, I'm gonna go ahead and use... I'm gonna get out of Bagworm form as a 4-round Lucidity action to finally, come back
Yay!
to the land of the living.
Oh, look, he's out of his cave.
Yeah. I could have done something that would have been unique called Scrap Absorption, but it works better in my actual map than it does in this particular location. And you guys keep throwing away the junk I would be able to use because one got literally Hakai'd. I'm not even. It's true. And the other one just got thrown off the map.
Not
so I have
junk.
I have no junk. I have no junk to work with. Oh, you're 100% junk. It's fine. Flame Stag's got junk in that trunk.
You know what? Flame Stag is hot stuff, so it's alright.
That being said, I'm going to end and chat. Would you mind if Morphmoth gets the opportunity to go first?
Please, bro's done nothing this entire round.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Let the tether ball do his job.
Morphmoth is going to go ahead and perform a mob action to fly for free and go over.
New round?
And then, yeah, new round.
Okay, great.
And then he's going to go ahead and use Phosphorus Powder. The user sprays a glowing powder into the air which descends in a 30-foot radius. Targets affected by the phosphorus power must lock into lucidity and perform an opposing discipline or hack skill check if able. If their opposing or hack skill check exceeds the phosphorus power's utility die, they are not affected by it. So
cool.
I'm going to be rolling a die of 1d6 times lucidity. So it's actually going to be 1d6, and then I'm going to multiply that by 2. You have to beat a 2. If you somehow fail on a 2, we've got problems.
Good.
Remember, you have to exceed it too. So.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's untrained.
So there's a chance you still roll a 2 and it still gets you.
Yep. Until I add a 2 to it.
That's at that point. Oh, so no matter what, you're good. Okay. So Morphmoth sees that this thing you just sneeze and then it unaffects you, and then. Seriously? Let me try again. He's gonna use his second one of those, and he's gonna use the phosphorus powder a second time. I'm gonna roll a d6 this time. The DC is 4. Come on! Oh, you actually failed.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so a fun thing right now.
So that was 2 lucidity actions, right?
Yes,
okay.
that is all. The targets that fail the opposing skill check gain a limited optical virus controlled by the user of phosphorus powder. For the next 2 combat rounds, I'm going to create an optical illusion of Flame Stag coming back from the dead. He's going to perform a bonus action/reaction. Make it a reaction. He can't speak and interact with you, though. He's just attacking you. If you perform a power attack against the target, or if I'm going to use it for a power attack, I have basically a viral-based attack that's going to be rolled at you. This is considered a technique, not a special weapon, so I only have a very specific roll that I can do. And it's on the basis of Morphmoth's power, which is pretty low.
Oh.
That is a -3 to hit. So the Flame Stag copy comes in and attempts to swing and then fails, but still exists. That was the bonus action that I could do with it. It's effectively... Phosphorus powder is the spiritual weapon of 21XX. I never thought I'd say that. It's kind of neat. But yeah, no, Morph Moth is gonna be like, no.
No.
And is gonna perform another check to get away. That's 2 out of the 4 mobility actions that I can use, and a lot of my TP basically gone through. Priority will pass back to you, Wheelgator.
No. Hell is he doing here? I'm gonna try and bite him again.
You gonna try and bite him again? Neat. Okay.
Nope. It's okay. You get back in there.
You roll it. You roll your damage die.
That's not it. Yeah.
Okay. In your mind, you see that you clamped down on him, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him in the same way that it did before.
I don't feel this in my
no,
jaws.
you
like,
don't. You don't feel it. No.
Like my jaws close on them.
Mm-hmm. It's a good sensory thing. Like, yeah, he can't interact with the physical world in the same ways. He can only affect with your brain a little bit.
It's just Nebula now? Like, what?
I'll give you one last chance to do a discipline skill check to get out of this. You have to beat a 4.
Alright.
It's power, at least. You can do that with power.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can. Discipline is either lucidity or power.
Oh.
Yep. People always wonder why'd you make that choice? Why was that a thing? But yeah, no. If you look at discipline as a skill, power
Sounds
is
like
one of the 2 spots for it. It's because
sounds like a Street Fighter thing to me.
Yeah, more or less.
Let's see. So that's 2 power actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you beat it. You successfully beat out of the phosphorus powder. You sneeze yet again and it goes away, as does Flame Stag.
Yeah. I gotta get some Zyrtec, man. Where'd he go?
Turn around. You can see him is like, hey, wait, we can talk about this.
Let me tell you something.
Let's talk about this. Talk about this, Gator.
What are you talking to me about, you overgrown Zooble?
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Just kill me, please. Let's end it all.
Yeah, right. Let's see here.
It'd be really funny if it ends up happening.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I think I can only do the spin wheel, right?
I mean, you do one jump. You could screw dash. That'd be kind of neat.
Ooh. Oh, sweet. I get to death roll. Wait, hold on a second.
Gator roll.
Wait a minute. It says it can only be activated once you have dealt over 50. Oh,
once you have been dealt.
Ah,
that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. Screw dash is
games,
its desperation
yeah.
attack.
Yep.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Come at me, big boy.
I'm gonna go. Bum, 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 bum. There we go.
Okay. So what's the plan?
12 to hit.
Oh, we're doing spin wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and dodge that. You plus 1d6 plus 4. 11 does not beat a 12. Give me your damage, please.
Nah, so close.
Oh god, that's slashing. Cold shot. Where are you targeting?
Let's see. I'm gonna target the wings.
Okay. Morph Moth's wings have been cut. He falls to the ground. Loses his shield energy in the process. You are still the active player.
I'm still the
Wheelgater?
active player. Alright, let's see. I'm going to... Yeah, I can get to him, right? I can walk up to him.
Yeah, you can walk.
Alright, cool. I'll walk up to him and I will do I will use Sertanium Jaws to do a grapple check.
I still have legs, so I am going to attempt to evade.
Alright, sounds good.
Albeit... maybe not as effective as I could. No, my god! Wheelgater, what the fuck? Yeah, you succeed! Damage! Give me all the damage!
Let's see. That's wrong. Hold on. I need to...
Wheelgater knows no chill. Yes, that is 8 on me, and I am grappled.
Alright. I'm gonna toss him as well. Into this.
Wait.
Is there a size difference?
What do you mean?
Oh, hold on. There might be a size difference. He looks like a medium.
Size difference between the person grappling and the grapplee?
Yes.
There is a size difference, yes. Why?
Just wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Were you drawing something?
Am I drawing something?
Big spoon
Oh!
and the little spoon.
Okay. Wheelgater, where you tossing him?
I'm gonna toss him off into the stars.
Wait, no!
Off you
Let me
go!
actually see. 5, 10, 15, 20 would be the normal thing without having any power. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 40 feet. Let's see if you manage to, nuke Morph Moth into the void.
Maybe.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Because he took 8
Come back.
before. He's still alive.
Yeah, I can come back. Come on.
I don't have wings.
Oh shit. Well, use your legs.
You know what? In response to like watching you do that, he's like, "Oh, fine, we're done with this." Just upon seeing that at this point, he is damaged goods. Cyber Peacock is going to go ahead and use tracking shot on him. You plus 1d6 plus 2. That is an 8 to hit. Yeah, that's enough.
Moth
So I don't know what it's going on with what these rolls are tonight, but the dice spot's on point with a feather that basically shoots out of his tail feather. It fires and collides into Morph Moth, detonating him.
Bye bye. Alright, I did what you asked. What now?
Look at you! You know, I actually was rooting more for the centipede, but you know, you proved me wrong. You were the better of your former hunters today. Okay.
Legend in charge.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna back you up. We're gonna take your data back to Sigma. If we're lucky, we can get you a secondary body. If not, you're going to be kept in stasis for a little bit longer until we can figure out what to do with you. Doesn't mean that you don't have access to cyberspace. You can go around, do what you want. Just, you know, try to not cause trouble until we're ready for you, if that makes sense. But
Alright.
You're going to go a little cellular for a second. This will probably be the last thing you remember for just a little bit. And then when you wake back up, you'll be in a safe space. Well, about as safe as, you know, a Maverick network can be, so have fun with that.
Sounds good. What's down them holes?
Oh, that? Just a little thing I'm cooking up for some future Maverick hunters coming in. I suppose you'll have to see them next time.
Maverick hunters.
Whee! And then you also go. As you both teleport out. This is the shortest combat gem I think we've ever done.
This is beautiful.
That was it!
Short and sweet. Oh my god, what was that game?
Chaos. Pure and simple.
Okay, so what did we learn tonight?
Don't mess with the gators. Oh, and don't mess with the peacock's head. Oh wait, no.
That I really want popcorn.
Go get yourself some popcorn then. I think you earned it tonight.
Late and I work in the morning.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then get popcorn in the morning when you're at work.
Sounds good. Ooh.
Fuck, maybe.
Oh, you're probably gonna need popcorn for our subscriber game tomorrow anyway. I'm just gonna point that out.
Yeah. Hold up, I'm setting that as an alarm on my phone.
And for those who are actually curious about what do with Magnus Centipede, we'll bring him up maybe in a future stream. That might be fun. Just so you get the chance. We'll do like an Oops All Insectoids type of thing. That could be fun. There's a lot of insectoids in 21XX.
Buggies!
That was fun. I realized I kind of shot myself in the foot, but fuck it. That was fun.
We got to see the power of Rakuhoha.
Oh yeah. No, that reminds me of like this trick that you can use with Falco and Smash. If you use, I think it's his down taunt where it says "hands off my friends," and then if you like down B, he goes "hands off my cock."
Demonetized!
Demonetized! You know what? Cobalt did it first.
Yeah, my snarky comment doesn't demonetize. Oh, okay, I see it.
No, that's fine. You were perfectly fine. Just making dad jokes. Hope everyone had fun. I mean, I definitely had fun. This was a nice, short, and sweet game. I was expecting we'd be here for like 2 hours, but no, we, the one thing that I actually want to point out for those who are curious, especially operators that are interested in messing around with their opponents, and if you guys have access to the X2 supplement, and if you don't, you can always donate on the 21XX website, either via Ko-Fi for access to the supplements for play. Magnus Centipede and Morph Moth are really interesting for psychological effects in boss fights. Inject Maverick virus is no joke and can cause a lot of issues mechanically to opposing targets. And Phosphorus Powder is a really fun one for operators to just, like, either bring up a past loved one or, like, somebody, like, something that, because, like, yeah, no, some, like, if you take out, like, somebody that, because it says somebody that they've seen before. So, the way I actually use it, without teasing too much about stuff, the way I've actually used it in the written module for, Morph Moth in, like, as I'm actively developing it, is the XC0.
Oh.
Like, X10.
Oh.
Which is messed up.
Wait, hold on a second. Did he get a new outfit? Or oh, wait, no, hold on a second. He's just like, oh, X, take my buster!
Yeah,
yeah.
But, like, but yeah, no, really fun bosses that you can use for some really wacky stuff. Flame Stag is, despite the low power output, is got some really unique stuff. There was one thing that we actually didn't get to see tonight, Autumn, that I don't know if you looked at. Did you have a chance to look at Super Mode?
Yeah, but he wasn't doing that.
I mean, you could have. And then just started going to town. Flame Stag is built very specifically for taking your time and dodging and weaving, which you might have actually had a chance with if we didn't have Cyber Peacock coming in against you. I don't think.
Some dumbass decided he was, oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, look. If that hack had passed, it would have been funny.
It would have been really funny. That would have been great.
Yeah, 100%. He probably actually would have let you live, too.
Huh.
I just turned him into a popcorn. He uses Rakoha, and it's just popcorn kernels flying at me.
I actually like the fact that I'm just being all popcorn
explosive
kernels.
Fire impacting damage, maybe.
So, we didn't get a chance to see Shot Devour because we didn't have any ranged attacks coming at you. Oh. And we didn't get a chance to see Screw Dash because your Desperation attack didn't trigger because you didn't take enough damage for it to matter.
Oh my god, wait, did I do that without losing anything?
You didn't. No, you lost a little bit of shields, I think.
Hold on. Ooh, too close.
Yeah, I think you lost at least one SE. Other than that, I don't think you lost any of the resource pools.
SE, no, that's shield energy.
Yeah.
7. I still have 7.
Okay, so, well, that's fine. So, you know, we're good. Yeah. Wheelgator wins by wheelgatoring. Phosphorus power is
Sweet.
giving you evil ideas. I appreciate it. That's
Vengeance for Top Man! Spin to win!
and you'll be taking out Hardman or going after Hardman
Oh
at the
my
end of the year. Yeah, you got your revenge after all, maybe. But yeah, no, that's all we have planned for tonight's 21XX Combat Jam. We have some very cool surprises that we're going to be starting to talk about next month. I cannot talk about any of them right now. It's a little hush-hush at this point in time. We're going to keep things business as usual and continue doing combat gems until then. We will let you guys know what the next one will be. Due to some things that are being shaken up over here at the CtrlAltCrit house and office as a whole, the next 21XX stream, we'd like to keep a surprise. So please, if you guys are curious about what's going to happen next month, we always do stuff generally at the beginning of the month. Keep on the lookout for the first Friday and see what we'll be doing. If you'd like to come play games of 21XX with the CtrlAltCrit crew, we're actually going to be at ATG Expo 2025 in Waco, Texas, over at the Waco Convention Center, literally next week. You can find us on Saturday and Sunday, the 14th and 15th, there in that space. I'll be there on Father's Day. That'll be fun. And we will be running games of 21XX. Actually, not only will I be running games of 21XX, but Wild Tornado here is actually going to be running a combat jam there as well. So definitely check that out. It's going to be a good time.
In case you want to see the Orange Boy again, you miss him since January, he'll be there. He'll be the one running. Come on, fight against him.
We're also going to be doing a Mega Man soccer tournament there, which is going to be fun. We'll have a little bit of battle and chase afterwards. That'll be a good time. Actually, you're hosting the soccer tournament, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, also a few exclusive 21XX games that you will not find anywhere else will be done at ATG. So come chill with us, come play some games, be a part of the 21XX showcase. And we actually heard word that we may actually be able to jump to another convention that we actually thought was going to be canceled this year. Maybe showing up very soon. So we'll give an announcement then for our last convention of the year when that comes up. Be on the lookout for more 21XX stuff. If you want to follow us, of course, you can join our Discord if you haven't already and be a part of the community. Chat about 21XX and the other games that we do, or the other streams that we do for that matter, which we do got quite a bit of. We got plenty of streams happening. This month has been due to the release of the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set, which just came out today. Don't mind me and my fat chocobo pull that I just got today.
What?
It was fat chocobo.
Oh no.
We're playing a lot of Final Fantasy based content with a lot of our streams this month in celebration of it. We actually do have a Final Fantasy versus Fallout Magic the Gathering game that's going to be happening next week, so please join us for that and see who brings what. I unfortunately have to bring a Fallout deck by default because not everybody in my playgroup has one, so I don't get to play an FF deck. But that's okay. And then we have, of course, other streams as well. Be on the lookout. Check out our calendar at CtrlAltCrit.com/calendar to see what we got. And we will see you for future 21XX streams. Thanks very much, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye!
Later.